Hello, today is May 1st of 2026. Happy May Day. I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. It is currently 9:15, and I kind of have a lot going on today. So I have here picanha. Um, it's a cut of beef. I've never had it before, but it looks super good. It's got like this cap of fat on it. I am going to slow roast it. So right now I just have it resting to come up to temperature. I have already scored the fat and seasoned it, and then I will bake it in my oven for it's like an hour that it's supposed to take. And then I'm also going to sous vide some steaks. So I have a top sirloin, a New York strip, and a chuck eye. I love ribeye, but it's expensive. So I'm trying to try some of these cheaper cuts of meat. I'm going to sous vide them and then sear them and see if the sous videing can kind of make them a nice meat to eat. So that's kind of my plan. I'm going to try the three of them. I obviously won't eat all of that meat, but I'm going to try the three of them and see which one, like maybe I prefer, and then maybe I can use that in the future rather than ribeye. So I'm going to do that. Like this cooking takes hours. They'll be in there for 2 hours. And then I have my coffee. So I have it made with 1 cup of Fairlife whole milk and a serving of whey isolate protein powder. And I have a chocolate cake. I have really enjoyed this cake. I've made it several times. I'll leave the recipe in the description below. Um, but I'm making it with a different protein powder. So I had been making it with Equip chocolate protein powder. And I wanted to try something else, which it's not bad with the Equip, but I wanted to try something else, something less expensive. So I found this Be Well by Kelly Leveque. I'm not exactly sure how to say that name. That I thought I would try. So last night I made the cake. I'll leave, like I said, the recipe in the description below. But the way I have been making it, I had been adding sweetener to it because it just really needed a lot of sweetener with that protein powder. I didn't with this one because I want to just try the original recipe and see what this protein powder is like before I like make any adjustments. It's decent. It's better than the Equip, like, on its own. I don't know that it needs any more sweetener. It might need salt, but I kind of feel like maybe some vanilla extract. Like, I think that might be the thing to kind of balance it because it does have it does kind of have a salty flavor there. So I think maybe like just some vanilla extract might kind of balance that out, but I don't think that it needs any more sweetener. So that's fantastic. I'll have to try the protein powder again in some other form where it's like just the protein powder to like really try to see if I think it's a good like chocolate protein powder. But as like the cake, I think it'll work well in the cake. Of course, I'll have to try it with the vanilla extract though. My steaks are done. My New York strip actually got done like within an hour. So like this is what it looks like after having seared it. It's not overdone, but it's definitely not pink in the middle. And it's really just because it's so thin. My husband and I tried it. It's better sous vide than if I were to like just cook it in my air fryer, but it's still not my favorite. Like I won't say that it would like replace my ribeye. So then, for 2 hours is how long I cooked the sirloin, so and the chuck eye. So this is how, the sirloin turned out, perfectly medium rare, so that's fantastic, and I actually enjoy it better than the New York strip. It could be because it's thicker, right? And so it is more tender and succulent. I would not say that it could replace the ribeye necessarily, but I think this would be more of a go-to than the New York strip if I sous vide it. So then I have my chuck eye here. So this is how it turned out. It is a medium rare. Um, it's delicious. This could replace my ribeye. I do have another one of these that I'm going to try just air frying, like which is how I usually will cook my ribeyes. And then I'll see if like it's that quick replacement for when I want a steak or if I'm gonna have to sous vide it. But as it is, it's fantastic. Here is my picanha, and oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Here's what the inside looks like. So it is a little less done, although this is the end. So it's probably a little better, like medium rare in the middle, but it does seem like it's a little more overdone than I like. I did cook it for an hour. Okay, so I tried the piece from the end. It's overdone. It's not like terribly not tender. Like it is a bit more tender, but not as good as I would like. So I cut myself another piece more from the middle. This definitely looks better, but I still feel like it might be overdone. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Overdone. I will definitely not cook it as long next time. I really should have used a thermometer is the problem. But like the flavor and that fat and how it's crusted, it's amazing. I am so glad that I made this. I also wanted to talk about, I should have done this earlier. When I made my cake, I made it with this chocolate protein powder. I should probably tell you the nutritional information. So, first of all, the only ingredients are beef protein isolate, cocoa powder, and monk fruit extract. And then nutritionally, it has 120 calories with 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs, and 1 fiber. So, one net carb and 24 grams of protein. So, like I definitely like this better than the Equip, and this, so far will probably be what I use to make my cakes out of because it is not as expensive and like I feel like it's better than the Equip. So that's fantastic. I ate a lot of beef, and then I just really wasn't very hungry for the rest of the day. Probably around 6, I was feeling a little hungry and like I wanted to eat something. So I just had a protein bar. Fit Crunch is the brand. Strawberry streusel is the flavor. They're my favorite. And that's it. That's all I had. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.